Hey everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Revolution video. This time we're going to be talking Most Wanted. This is part of our beginner series. So hopefully these are a few steps that will help you if you're a beginner or even if you've been playing for a while and you might not have noticed or known some of these things. We'll talk about kind of the system where you can maybe position yourself to be a little bit better to get those as quickly as possible. If you're new to the channel, check out the Discord link in the description below. Hammer down like buttons, notification bells, subscribe, all that kind of thing if you'd like. We'd love you for it. And let's check this out.
Bring me WolverThor!
Okay, so right now I'm just, I'm in Sakar. I'm just, you can see me on the map. I'm over here, doing my thing, hitting some stuff. First, Most Wanted. All right, basic of the basics. It's in operations. It's a section that specifically says Most Wanted. You can see here that I have my three character or enemies that I need to destroy. I've already killed one of them, and I've got 8 hours and 40 minutes left to do it. It shows the today's target. It shows all of them. And this is a little trick that you might not know, but for the Most Wanted, you can come in here and kind of click these and see this little location thing. If you come through here, it kind of clicks prime targets appear to set chance for after defeating these. It also, you can see that that's kind of a boss target. If you see location here, you can click that to kind of find them. This is a little bit separate if you want to kind of explore that. And it also shows here in the bottom right while we're here. So you get 7 normal targets per day and 2 prime targets per day. So Ultron and Kingpin are the ones that are showing in this group that are specific prime targets, and the rest of these are your normal targets. And you can see these are all level 20s. And notice up here on the right hand side, New Stark City, I can click down to say Sakar, right? So it shows all of these guys in here. It shows the prime targets with these little highlights with the red behind them. Again, I believe there actually might be something where it shows at some point if they drop. But I think that you can go ahead, you see some rewards here, see location. I think you can actually click around on this, I believe. And someone was saying the other day too that you might even be able to play with the channels, but that's a different video. So anyway, that's kind of the high level of that part of it. Again, I like to click here, see the most target. You can always click see location. So here you can see, all right, so if I am on this section or if I'm on my regular map, if I don't do it through there, I can see these skulls as well, but you've got to be on the skull section, right? Now see this? It says today's target. All right, well, you know what? Get over there. Why am I not over there to get this, right? So I like to make sure that I'm in a zone where I've got some of these, I'm farming something. Hopefully I can get it. You can see he hasn't even been touched yet. Sometimes that is a problem. So because of that, while I'm fighting this guy, I'm going to talk some other topics here. You just go through it, fight it. I'm not going to go through details on how to fight each one or anything like that. So because sometimes when you get there, they might be down really low and you might not hit it. You need one tap, just one hit on that boss to get credit for it. But sometimes you'll get there late. So what I normally like to do is I look on the map where the bosses are and they spawn, and I look at these portals, these little orange things. I've talked about this in another video with a similar topic. And I like to try to position myself where I can quickly run to a few target spots or get to a portal very quickly so I can hop across the map and get there quickly. That's probably my biggest thing with that. I highly recommend doing that. You can see I just got the Zerster, whatever his name is, right? Zerstorer, and I'm done with that one. So now I've got this Kircher left and it's a different location. So I need to click there and go there. That's the next step. All right, so I'm in the next zone, and it'll give me a pop-up here telling me if it's there. Oh, look at that. All right, so I'm already going here. Like I mentioned before, you want to do the things to get there quicker, right? So for me, Black Widow, I'm dashing. Flyers fly. Black Widow, for anybody who is a Black Widow, you might want to do the dash, jump, get a little parkour going, and then another jump. That tends to make things go slightly faster, I believe. I've never really timed it, but believe me, I think it's right. All right, and so here's the guy. Look at me. Come fight me. All right, auto, and I get my last target. So I do that sort of thing. I try to get there as quick as I can. Sometimes I'll do this at reset, sometimes I'll do it later, but it can be problematic. as far as when you are able to get to those quick, if you are not able to get to those quickly and somebody else burns it down before you get there. And like I mentioned earlier, there are only 7, or you can only get 7 of these regular ones a day and 2 primes per day. Everything else after that, it gives you no rewards. I think it specifically says, I wrote this down, insufficient daily reward count. I had that asked of me. What does that mean? Why can't I get more rewards? It's because, like I mentioned, and like it shows here, click on the most wanted, you are limited to actually how many of these you get, okay? Now, this one actually is showing that how many I have left. So I've actually done all 7 of these, and that's why you didn't see me get any rewards when I killed the other one. But if I found some prime targets, I need to make sure to do that. Now, I will say, you want to make sure to do this every day because you do get those rewards, okay? So make sure you get your primes, make sure you get your most wanteds, all 7 of them, and get those rewards. So I'm going to go hunting primes now to make sure that I can find those. And the way those pop up is the more, I'll say, regular most wanted targets that you kill, then they actually spawn a prime. And you can look at world chat. A lot of times you'll see people in here, Zola channel 3, Nebula channel 3, Red Skull channel 2. So people are generally, at least on the Mega Flight server, pretty cool about notifying others when those things pop up. And it's nice. Each one of these gives you 500 squad XP. You need that a lot. And then you can come here and you get your additional rewards. I highly, highly recommend always clicking the gearbox, okay? You want that. You need so much of that. This other stuff, you can get it in other ways. Get the gearbox. You're always going to pretty much get a 1-star, but who cares? You need so much of that to build into your other stuff. Just take it, right? Open it and then use, oh, I got a 2-star. Woohoo! And you're going to use that to build up your other gear in the game. So my recommendation is pick that gear box. All right, so we just got a Ares pop up here. So that's going to be one of my prime boss kills. So one of the things that you can kind of figure out here is, well, one, if you go into your most wanted, what would be really nice, and unfortunately it's not here, so we're in Sakar. We go here and we go to Ares. It says reward, so let's click here. And great, I can see all the different things I can get here. It tells me a high-grade Omega card box from Ares. But what I need to click after that. Unfortunately, it dead ends there. So we'll look at, what can I get from Ares? How do I figure out what I can get from Ares? Right now, we know that we are in Sakar. We know that we are in the Chosen One area. I think that's what the name of it, right? The Valley of the Chosen One. You can see everybody's sitting here waiting for Ares to pop, right? So when you get these prime bosses that pop up, while it's not a specific most wanted thing, I would highly recommend going all out so that you can get your #1 rank or close as to it as you can, because that is the higher you rank, the better the rewards are. If you are a little bit lower, you're going to get some of those gray boxes, which are fine. You can use them for fodder and all the things, but I prefer to try to get top 3 if I can. Sometimes I can. It depends how many huge players are around. If there are not a lot of around, then I can typically do all right. But if I start seeing this HP go down super, super quick, that means I'm probably not going to do it. This one's going down a little bit slower than what I'm used to, so I'm guessing that I'm one of the stronger players here at the moment at least, which is fine. I don't mind it. Now, again, should I be killing Ares or should I be focused on a more specific person who has the card I want? The answer is I should be focused on the person I want a little bit more, and you got to figure that out. I won't go through that in detail as far as who does what, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit on how that works, okay? While I beat this guy, I'll come back and share some more thoughts. One tidbit too that I wanted to share while I am fighting this guy is, you're like, well, how are you doing? Are you doing well damage wise, or you just have to wait to the end? So I see how I clicked on the skull here in the upper right. That shows me where I'm at damage wise and where the next person is. Okay, so I'm actually sitting here pretty comfortably. You can see my rank is #1. I'm about 20% ahead of the next person, so I'll get the #1 rank on this. So I'll get the cards that the higher card boxes, which is what I want. Now, could I get a card that maybe I don't need and all that? Yeah. Should I be maybe farming Laufey or something like that? Yeah, maybe. But I did want to show that that's how you figure out your damage while you're fighting, and if you need to really step it up, or if you want to pop enhancers or something like that. All right, so there we go. We defeated Ares. We got first. You can see the couple other ones there, and I got 3 of these specific high grade Omega card box from Ares. And then, you know, some pots and some gold. And it shows that I've got 1 out of 2 left. All right, then you go into your inventory, or actually it goes to your mail. So go to your mail, claim it. Great, get it in the mail. Let's open it just to see what we get for fun. And we'll go from there. All right, yes, all 3. So I got 2 rares. That's actually great, even though they're 2 stars. Do I need these? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I see dodge rate on here. That makes me think of Spidey a little bit, even though you want everybody to pretty much have high dodge. PvP damage increase. So, and you can see it's Sakaar 2, and then the other one's an identical, and then I just get a regular card but it's a 3-star, and that helps me build cards up to 4 and higher. So that's what I got from there. So, you know, I was talking about how do you figure out more easily who drops what and what you can get from characters. So, one of the things here, let's go to our collections, our card code, our mega cards. Well, you can go a few different ways. You can go here, you go to your mega cards. You can go to, we knew it was Sakaar 2, right? So we go to Sakaar 2, it's this one. Basically, you want to get to this screen, click the question mark. The other way to do this is simply go to Heroes, Omega Cards, Card Codex, and you can find the specific card you're looking at too. This one maybe might take a little bit longer if you remember, but remember it was an Ares. I believe it was this one, right? No, not that one. It was this one, I believe. Yeah, Sakaar 2. I think it's this one. And it's the same card here. It's a much more powerful card. Hit this question mark, and it shows you where to acquire. Now, all it says is the shop and the zone. It doesn't say who in the zone. So I can go here, but I'm already here, right? So let's pick a different card. It says, all right, this is Ares. It's the same one. I could get it also from there. Give me a different zone here, right? So question mark, dark zone. All right, I could go there. I don't want to go to dark zone. I want to go to a different area somewhere on the map. So we know the Thor cards are going to bring me somewhere else. It's going to bring me Midgardia. Altar of Winter. I want to go to Altar of Winter. Yes. So am I going to get a pop-up that tells me which boss I need to kill to get this? Or is it just from a random boss in here? No pop-up, no nothing, right? So I know that I can get that card from a boss in here. Maybe it's a prime, maybe it's a lower one. Now, if I look at the zone, who I got? I got Laufey, and that's pretty much it. He's the only prime. So if you've got, that kind of tells you a little bit of which boss you want to farm, unless for some reason there's 2 prime bosses in an area. I don't think that's the case. So that is kind of how you do some reverse engineering, reverse math there to figure that out. So that's pretty much it. That's what I got for the most wanted. I hope this has been helpful. I covered a little bit more in this than I normally do in these beginner videos, but I did want to kind of weave that in a little bit to help you. So appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you getting this far. Hammer down that like button. I mentioned the Discord link in the description below. Notification bells, subscription buttons. We're going to be doing all sorts of different stuff with this game. We really like it and enjoy it, and trying to get good content out there for you guys. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.